Well, hello, everybody. Long time no see. I hope everybody's doing good during this pandemic. It's been a while that I've done a broadcast. I'm here today, um, talking about what are some time killers that you need to say no to, because there are a lot of time killers that we do participate in that we need to say no to. Okay, so that is what I'm going to be talking about today. And please, I do have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also on Facebook to get more videos, because I have a lot of videos on YouTube that you can look, you can view. Okay, so what are some of those time killers that we need to say no to? What are they? So as you come in, please do share this video because it might change somebody's life today. Maybe there are a lot of people out there don't know about these time killers that are they are involved in, that they need to say no to, basically. So without further ado, let's get to it. So if you are somebody that actually wants to regain your lost years, because the like during the pandemic, a lot of people have lost some of their years, right? 1 year gone by, nothing to show for, nothing to people not doing nothing. So, how, once we get out of this pandemic and this lockdown and stuff, how can you regain those lost time that you have lost? Basically, I will say. So, to regain those lost years that you have lost, it is important to learn to say no to time killers. That is the number one thing that you need to do. TV and social media, we're all involved in TV and social media. I hope that when you're in social media, you're using it for your own advantage and not your disadvantage, right? Because there are a lot of people that use social media just to pass time, but use it that it's going to benefit you. So, uh, TV and social media are most of the greatest time killers that a lot of people use. You'll be scrolling through TikTok, for example. We are all victim of that, or Facebook, or Instagram, or Snapchat, or hey, time goes by. You've been doing that for 3 hours or 4 hours. Where does the time go? So that's a number of time killers. So that you need to say no to. Saying no help you to regain your precious time. Basically, that's it. Say no. Like, no, you got to work on yourself. You got to do stuff on your own. Like, for me, for example, I was off for about like 6 months because I was working on myself. That's why I was not doing a lot of live broadcasts, because I was taking time off to work on myself and educating myself, doing some self education and stuff like that. So, you need to do that in order for you to develop yourself. So you must say no to anything that tries to distract you from your goal. So is there anything that is distracting from your goal? You need to say no to it. Say no. I'm going to focus on my goal, and that is what I'm going to do. Anything that is going to distract you from your main goal, you need to get rid of it. You need to say no to it. So it is necessary to you for you to reduce in a much of a religious activity, because there are a lot of my African people, they involve in so much religious activities that some of them are just time killers. Trust me. I'm not saying that don't love God. Love God. I love God. I love Jesus. I love God. I love to spend time with God. But at the same time, when Jesus Christ was here on earth, he spent time with his father. He spent time with his and he do work. He just doesn't do that all day. He does his day-to-day job. He spent time with hi- his disciples, and also he spent time with his father. So you need to balance those out. But if you're just wasting time in church and if there is nothing productive there, then you're just killing time. You're not using your time wisely, basically. So 60% of our day time should be devoted to the pursuit of our goal. 60% of your time that you have, you need to dedicate it to your goal. What is that goal? If you are somebody that doesn't know what you're doing here on earth, hey, I can help you with that. If you go to my YouTube channel, there is something that you can, who am I? Why am I here? Go and look at it, and you can find why you are here, why you're existing here on earth. Go check it out. It's free of charge. So it is important for us to surround ourselves with activity that will add values to our life and facilitate, like, to achieve that goal that you were created for, because each and every one of us were created here for a purpose. Believe it or not, you're here for a reason, and you need to find out what that reason is for. Okay, so that's another thing. So, for example, Warren Buffett, a lot of people might know who Warren Buffett is. He said this. He said the difference between successful people and uh, successful people and really successful people is that the real successful people say no to almost everything. They say no to everything. No, no, is that going to actually add value to my life? No, it's not going to add value to my life. No, I don't want to have anything to do. Is that going to benefit people? Is it going to make an impact in the world? Is it going to save life? Is it going to do something? If it's going to add value into somebody's life, yes, 100%, you need to involve yourself in. But if it's not, if you're just going to pass time, you should be saying no to those kind of things, okay? Because it's not benefiting you anyhow. The other thing, today we will today we will talk about, we need to learn how to say no to certain things that are certain people, like you, myself, you, uh um you said no to things that are actually going to save you precious time. You need to say no to things to save time, because you need time to work on yourself, you need time to develop yourself, and you need to say no to those things that are not going to add value to yourself. You need to develop and unleash that power to say no, because it is powerful, um, and determine for your ability to success in life. You need to be successful in life. Everybody is born to succeed in life, but you need to put in the effort. You need to put the work in. If you don't put the work in, you can't. All the successful people on earth, all the successful people here, they work on themselves. They do something. They don't just sit down, watch TV all day, or scroll through social media all day. No, they work on themselves. So you need to do that. Okay. Okay. So every day there are a lot of things that demand our attention every day that we're living on earth. And the truth is that most of these have nothing to do with our life goal or purpose here on earth. A lot of things that we involve ourselves with have nothing to do with your goal. So you need to involve yourself in something that is part of your goal, because it's going to benefit you. Don't involve in things that is not going to do anything for your future. So, in order to regain your lost years, you must strive to live in an active consciousness. You have to be conscious of everything that you're doing day to day. When you get up in the morning till you go to bed, you need to be conscious of everything that you do, how you're spending your time, where you're spending your time more, where do you need to reduce and say no to, and adding value to your life. So it takes tremendous discipline to say no. And when you discipline yourself, you will see the benefit. You will reap the benefit eventually. So you may feel guilty, or other may try to manipulate your emotion for you saying no, because they want you to party, they want you to drink, they want you to do all the kind of thing. But your purpose is more important than those feelings, because feelings is feelings. Because I feel bad. Oh, I feel bad. But okay, is it better to feel bad and develop yourself better for your future than just feeling bad and kill yourself into it? So you need to practice to say no without any emotional guilt. Because a lot of us who feel bad, oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh, I should have done. Oh, I know that person. No, sometimes you just have to. You have to discipline yourself in that way. So when you master the power of saying no, you will discover that you will save a lot of time. and invest more value in your life when you learn to say no. So it's a wisdom to take a hold of your time in your life. You need to get it. You have to have control over your life. You can let other people control your life. Like what to do, when to do this, that, that. A lot of people involved in this situation, but you need to get to work on your purpose that you are created here for, so that you can regain your life and work on the one thing that you were created for. You need to take charge of your life and do not leave it in the hands of other people, because there are a lot of people that control your life. No, you got to take control of your life. You need to take control of your life. You need to do what you need to do. So when you are able to determine what happens in every hour, minute of your day, you are a strong person. You are a strong person. So um, time is time is your life. You must fight to regain it, control over your time, and not to slave to people or circumstances that will try to rule your life, because there are a lot of people in this situation. So you are slave to whoever or whatever control your time. You are slave to that person. So if somebody is controlling your time, if somebody is telling you what to do, you're a slave to that person, because that person owns you. That person, like most of us, we have our job, day-to-day job. They control our life. They tell you when to work, when to have a day off, when to sleep, when to do this, when to do that. No, you can be control of your life by working on your purpose that you were created for. Because each and every one of us are created for something that you're excellent at and something that you're really good at. You need to find that out. And as I said earlier, check it out on my YouTube channel. It's Matilda Susan. That's my YouTube channel. Check it out there, and you'll learn if you're somebody who don't know what you're doing here on earth. Okay, so you are slave to whoever or whatever is controlling your time. So many people are unable to say no to people, especially friends and loved ones. If you look at the Bible, for example, I'm going to do a reference in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 16. It said, redeem the time because the day are evil. You need to redeem the time because the days are evil. You need to be proactive about regaining your time from wasters and time killers and invest your maximum value in them. Like, you, you need to invest your time in that purpose that you were created for. You need to say no. You need to you are the pilot of your time. You need to become a pilot of your time. You have to be have the authority to determine where you want to fly. When you're a pilot, you determine, I want to fly that way. I want to go there. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. You have to be in control. Don't let other people control your life. You need to be in control. You can't let people control your life forever. You can't. So you have to be in control. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm good at. This is what I'm going to get good at. And I'm going to become my own boss of my own life and do what I want to do. Because when you work on your purpose and calling and you get paid for it, it's win win. I'm doing what I love and I'm getting paid. That's good. But some people go to work, they hate what they do, and they get paid, they make everybody miserable. You don't want to be that kind of person. You don't want to be that kind of person. Some people just go and kill time at work. So that at the end of the day, you don't want to be. You want to be productive in everything you do, and you want to see results in the things that you do. Okay? So many people are not the pilot of their life because they have not mastered the power to say no to a lot of things. So say no to the good things. So good is evil of the best. So if you don't say no to good things, you will we will never get the best in life. So whatever good that will stop you from striving for the best must be rejected. Basically, whatever is stopping you for you to become a best, you need to reject it. So there are a lot of people who are settled for good life and at the expense of a better life, which will have been possible if they pursue their dream of becoming maybe a doctor. Maybe you were created to become a doctor, but you didn't pursue it, so you will never be good. Or a lawyer, or businessman, or businesswoman, or you know it, right? But you never pursue it, you never do it. So how would you know? You will never know what's going to happen in that area. So you need to learn how to say no. So this is just going to be a quick one. Hopefully, with my schedule being less now, I will have more time coming on live um, because I've not been coming for a while. So, but I'm going to end here today and we're going to catch up hopefully tomorrow and do some more broadcasts frequently than not doing it for 6 months. So, I'm going to stop here for today. I hope you guys learned something from this. And please don't forget to share this video. Just take the important information out of it and use it to your benefit. And you're going to win and you're going to thank me later. So, thank you so much for coming and watching. And I hope you learned something from it. And I will see you back on my next broadcast. Have a wonderful day and God bless and peace.